Alright guys, here we go. I'm about to pull some crankbaits. Dog days of summer. Hot, hot, hot. What we're going to do is focus on ledges. Focus on ledges that come up anywhere from 30 foot of water to about 10 or 12 on the top side ledge. Any kind of structure, these fish are sitting on these ledges. We already caught some, casted to them this morning. It's gotten hot. We're going to get under this bimini top and follow this ledge and hopefully catch some crappie. Alright, we've got them out. We've set them about 55 feet back. According to the precision trolling chart, we should be running about 11 foot deep. And as you can see, we're coming on these ledges. And hopefully we'll get bit here in a minute. Stay tuned. Right there, one. Pick it up? Yep, that's got one. Yep, keep it 12 o'clock. We're ready. Bring right in the center. Nice fish. Old green, just pulling now. Alright. Definitely got it. Another good thing about crankbaits is get you a pair of pliers. Get them back there. Hey.
Just got hit right here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Barely hooked.
Yep.
It's fighting too.
Number two. Kind of see what Hayden's doing here. He's bringing that pole straight up to 12 o'clock, and as you can see, this fish is coming right to the surface, and he's just skiing him right on in. Not too fast, but not too slow either. Pull him right there. We weren't happy about that. Another one for the box. Good eating size fish. As you got to remember, all these baits right now are already at their set depth. And as they start to dig down, even they might be the other ones, it takes a little while for that bait to swing into position. So it might start out over here, but as it goes down, it's going to go down in the right position. That's why these pole lengths are so critical. Today we're using my signature series by Denali, 9 foot, 12 foot, 15 and 18. So one of the things I definitely wanted when it comes to pulling is line separation. One, it kind of gives you a better presentation to the fish, a complete coverage, and also kind of keeps down on the tangles. If you have poles that are pretty similar to length, your chances of running the lines and lures together is a lot higher with shorter poles. So these were designed to have 3 foot separation. I love them.
Was this hung? Oh, it came off.
Yeah, we're running through these stumps. That's one of the other reasons for this braided line. I use as to be able to pull off these stumps and brush as we come through them. About 1.5 for a ways. We might even bump it up to 1.7. But I always like starting out 1.5 to 1.7, and some days you might have to even go up as fast as 2 miles an hour, but 1.5, 1.7 is my bread and butter. Well, one thing I love about using this braid is that you can see these line tips, these rod tips are just vibrating like crazy. With mono, or it just sticks there, it just stays still. So if we got any kind of trash that gets on these poles or these hooks, with this braided line, you'll be able to tell automatically.
think this one called trash.
The second one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Reel it in.
Pick it up or just reel?
Yep, pick it up and take it to 12 o'clock.
You want it to come to the middle? Or just reel it in?
Reel it in right there. Just kind of reel it in between those lines. Get your other lines and try to keep them in between that.
I think it came off.
Yeah, it looked like it come off whatever was on there. They're going to jump when you get closer, so just ease him up now. Yeah.
Start over.
Turns is another thing that people kind of worry about when it comes to crankbaits. High vis line, whether it's mono or braid, you know, you want to have a line, especially on your outside, to kind of tell you which way it's tracking. And if you have two different colors, that helps out when you have a tangle. That's why you see a lot of these poles that I have, you know, a lot of different color braid on, is actually to help me untangle them whenever I do have a problem. But turns, you just want to make gradual turns. There's no rush. We're out here, we're in the shade, we're just fishing, covering water. So just take gradual turns whenever you get in a location you want to make another pass at. Make a swoop turn, go right back into the same location. And little area we just come over was absolutely loaded with fish. So we're gonna make a big turn, come back through that same area again. Had a guy one time say to me, he was like, why would you ever leave biting fish? Those fish bit right back there, so we're gonna make another pass and see if we can get some more to bite, but don't ever leave biting fish.
Maybe.
Yeah, got one.
This rod's on fire.
Oh, look, I'm gonna put some more of that for that. Yes.
Did you see the bite through his head?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that bite there too. About right there, just pull him, don't reel no more. Think about these crankbaits, you don't need to reel them all the way up with these longer rods. Liking that old green, aren't they? We've got a mouth full of crankbait. Sure. What style crankbaits we're using? Somebody might have been thinking that. Today we're using Bandit 300s and also these Pico. You know, both of them are just fantastic baits. We've caught them on both brands so far. They're both working, but green and this, I guess you would call that chartreuse with a little blue back. Both good little baits so far for us. I'm gonna change my short one. I hadn't had a bite on this one. No. Switch them up. As you can see, you can kind of watch them as they're coming in. When you get about the length of that pole, stop reeling and just ease it up to the surface. You very easily pull it up. Otherwise, these crankbaits will jump at you. So you want to be really careful when you're using crankbaits. As you're getting closer to this boat, slowly reel them in until it breaks the surface. Otherwise, they will jump straight at you and attack. I'll put this dog back out to hunt. You can kind of see on my fish finder here, you always hear the phrase a thermocline. This is a thermocline setting up in the lake right now. You can see it right along the bottom. It's real cloudy and above it's clear, so that definitely indicates a thermocline setting up in the lake. As we can see on the screen, there's fish all above it, right above the thermocline, and nothing really below it. So you always want to target any of your baits above this thermocline, which, like I said, is this real little cloudy portion. That's why you use braided line right there. See, we hooked up on the stump, and I just let the pole do its job and hold on to it, and the braided line helped me pull it right off of it. So, a little tip, save you $5-6. Use braided line. Right here, guys. Spin it right on the top side of these stumps.
It's gonna be a crappie.
Fish on. Yeah, the man's a bucket mouth. Look at that thing, 65 foot.
In the flatland, like a man on the run, riding down Highway 61. The sides of the roads all lined with fields, nothing but sunset in the windshield.
That's a good just pound fish. Good quality fillet right there. Guys, these are the kind you want to keep. Yeah, some of these big fish that we've caught today, we've turned some loose. But this one here is a perfect size, in my opinion, to eat on. There he is. Oh, it's been hard today.
Cabin on the lake and a fishing pole. Forever here I'll rest my soul. I can feel my worries drift away. Being out in the sun all day. No matter where in the world I go, I'll always find home on the banks of that oxbow.
Alright guys, appreciate your time. Hope you enjoyed everything. You know, we've had a blast fishing today. Caught them casting like we did early this morning. Switched over, pull these crankbaits. Come out here and enjoy this summer. Enjoy the great outdoors. Go get you some slabs.
Had to get away, had to spend the day being lazy, fishing on the lake.